Okay, we're back. Just killed what's his name, and now we're going down the path. Actually, I think there's a little bit that got cut out where I ran up the path and fought a couple guys up there and then came back down this way. Shouldn't be more than a minute or so, though. Regardless, we are just past the first boss room. And I'm having a little bit of a shield off here. But he's boring and stupid, so I left. Yeah, I just killed a couple guys off to the left there. I seem to be smoldering. Smoldering with impotent rage. Or something. For reasons unknown, I go back the other way. Practicing my rolls, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing there. But then I do stupid stuff like that all the time. Some good fruit punch. Not Pepsi this time, fruit punch. Okay, apparently I cannot hit him with the power of my mind. I guess that's what I was doing there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just practicing different moves. He does not seem impressed, and, well, truthfully, I'm not either. He walked right into my trap. Pushes me down a little bit. I really hate in these games when it does that. Always freaks me out a little bit. I'm just expecting to get shoved right off the edge. I can't remember what game it was. I played a game that actually did that once. I was walking along a path, and then suddenly I was just over open space. I didn't actually cross the intervening space. I just appeared out over the edge and fell to my death, and I was like, what the hell was that? It was an old game. I can't remember which one it was. I think it might have been Jedi Knight. Dark Forces 2. Like I said, I don't remember which game it was, but I remember I was running along a narrow path, and I suddenly just was out in the air having a good time. I was like, okay, that was cool. It wasn't really cool. I didn't find it amusing. But ever since then, I've been a little leery around narrow pathways like that, because you never know when the game's going to completely fail you in some regard. I gotta stop hunching over. It's just absolutely killing my neck and my shoulder there. It's the same day as the last video. I just decided that while it was uploading, I'd narrate another one, making use of time. See, I'm thinking ahead. Oh, I remember this part. Yeah, I totally did not see it. I didn't see it, but I'm about to get a surprise. Walking, I said. What was that? What was that? Oh shit, what the hell is that? Yeah. Now watch me run away screaming, because holy crap. off because I noticed he was doing some type of stats effect, which I'm guessing is bleed. And then I saw how little damage that actually did. Well, I mean, it's the same amount of damage I was doing to the boss, but that bar just laughed at me. And I said, you know what? Yeah, I'll get back to you. And I do eventually get back to him, just like I eventually get back to that big crystal ice thing. I still don't even know what that thing is. I think it's supposed to be some type of like basilisk or something. Or that, or a crystal lizard on steroids. Maybe that's what they should subtitle this. Dark Souls 3, The Crystal Lizard Strikes Back. The thing was huge. But we'll get to that later. I'm a little careful here. I'm like, I don't want to trigger that guy again. I was just kind of looking over there because I didn't even see him when I was approaching. He's just standing there at the top of the stairs, just having a good time. Hey, look, it's the Firelink Nexus. It gives me a really Nexus vibe with the way they've got those thrones placed over there. I'm looking around. I saw this guy and I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure that's like the Crestfallen Warrior, but I didn't want to make sure he's not hostile. Okay, I've got the talk icon.
Another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right.
Speak for yourself, pal.
Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we are talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think? What a sick joke. Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Well, he's got quite the outlook.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end I am at thy side. Ashen one, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen one, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
I much prefer touch the demon within me. But then I'm not a big fan of recycled content either. For those wondering, no, I do not have a build in mind. I'm just kind of, I'm one of those just level up as I go. See where it takes me. But vigor is never a bad idea.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
I certainly hope something does. I imagine that would actually hurt, having all that fire just, eating your hand as you're sticking it in. Interesting little thing she's wearing.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
One thing I really don't like about the NPCs in the Souls series is how they're all psychotic. It's like, guys, come on. They don't really all need to start cackling insanely at the end of their speech. It's like, oh gee. Was anyone surprised at Knight Lothric killing people? No. He made it pretty clear from the beginning that he was a murdering psychopath. All because he just starts laughing like a maniac. She's got a few things for sale, but nothing that particularly interests me yet. I am a little intrigued by the scimitar, but I'm still trying out the spear for
Ashen
now.
One, be sure to bring more souls.
It does beg an interesting question. How exactly does one use souls as currency? It's not like you can put them in your wallet. Or can you?
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I wager. You require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
Interesting that he reinforces the flask this time.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
Well,
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
that laugh wasn't so bad. Okay, skipping forward a bit. Didn't miss much, I just ran around the shrine and came out here. I heard a strange noise in the shrine. That's the source right there. Yes, another stupid effing dog. I hate these things. I don't know why, but I just really hate undead dogs. They just annoy me. They piss me off. I do think it's interesting that Andre the Smith is back. I mean, aren't there supposed to be like hundreds, if not thousands of years between these games? So, yeah. What's up with that? Oh, here's my petty vindictive nature. Screw you, dog. Yeah, now what? Yeah. Think about that. Reflect on your conduct. Anyways. But yeah, he's a smith, and he's just hammering away on that sword, but he doesn't have a forge, and he doesn't have quenching barrels. Now, I'm not a master blacksmith, but yeah, isn't it kind of hard to do your job when you don't have any of the facilities and tools necessary to do your job? Just, you know, it's like trying to cook up a cheeseburger out in the middle of the street without an oven or a grill or anything, really. Yeah, it was back when I was to the left. I kept hearing a growl, so I went outside to look around, and now I found it.
Ashen one, produce the Mok'Toloth. Very well. Then touch the dark egg nourishment.
I have no idea what the hell I'm doing here.
Farewell, Ashen Mother Flame.
Probably should point out that, yeah, you have to travel to get to the next area. Kind of disappointed in that, actually. I liked the way Dark Souls 1 did it, where each area was connected to the surrounding areas, and you could just, you know, walk your way through it. They had a pretty good attention to detail in that one. But being able to walk from one area to another isn't all that important, I guess. Being able to see them, that's nice. I like being able to stand up on the battlements and look out and see the area that I'm eventually going to be exploring. Here I'm just looking over my stuff, trying to decide if I want to put anything in the box or not. Apparently not. Covetous silver serpent ring. The notched whip. Behold. Yeah, as usual, when I get to a new area, I like to look around a bit. Check out the I'm not sure what those are, altars maybe? Shield up. This place just screams Anor Londo to me, but apparently it's Lothric. Perhaps it is heavily influenced by the architecture of Anor Londo. Built by the descendants of those who built Anor Londo? I don't know. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just a little point of curiosity. Nice ambiance. You can hear the wheezing. Yeah, I lit that bonfire. Haha. Like a little friendly vandalism to start off your quest. Looking around. What's that I see in the distance? I think to myself. Yeah, I can't tell if it's alive or not, but I decide it's definitely worth investigating. Because if there is one thing I like, it's dragony things. Unless we're playing this guy, in which case everything is trumped by Necromata. In fact, I think Dark Souls would be infinitely better with a Necromata character. I would totally be a Necromata, just kicking ass all through this game. Kung Fu Kitty wins all. Actually, there is a mod I've always wanted to see for Dark Souls 1. Well, any of the Dark Souls, really. Just popped in my head one day. The Mega Man mod. Get to a boss room, and instead of having a boss just show up and start kicking your ass, have one of the Robot Masters drop down and have his little life bar fill up. Just like he did in the NES, you know? And then we can fight it out. It'd be awesome. I don't know where the idea came from. It just popped into my head one day. Actually, no, that's not true. I was fighting Ornstein and Smo, and I was getting sick of the way they introduced themselves, and I just had this thought of Electman dropping down and frying me instead. These guys seem to be a little tougher. But then they are wearing armor, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah, these guys... These guys are like my bane. I do horribly at hitting these guys when they're on the ground like that. You can't lock onto them. So one of the things that I don't like about the spear is, it's a very precise weapon, which, it's a piercing weapon. So you have a narrow hitbox. Doesn't matter how powerful it is, you miss. And in later videos, you're going to see me whiffing all over the place while I try to clear these guys out, because, hey, aggressive or not, they're still worth souls. However, while I was farming the other night, actually no, I wasn't farming, I was practicing my parries, whatever the hell I was doing, I did get a, what was it called? It's a sword, the Lothric Knight sword. So, hey, now I got a slash and a pierce. Yeah. Yeah, I'm walking slow, looking around. I always like to get a feel for the area. Once I get to know an area, then I'm generally a little less cautious when I run through it. It's kind of like the, what was it called? Forgotten Woods in Bloodborne, or was it the Lost Woods? The something woods in Bloodborne. A lot of people seem to have trouble navigating it, but after I went through it the first time, I knew my way through it pretty well. But I'm very visual when it comes to, like, navigating. Came in handy when I was a pizza delivery driver. And it comes in handy in games like this, because I know where I'm going. The downside, though, is, oh look, it's my buddy the Hellkite, but he seems to have been turned to stone. No, I love that Hellkite. He was my friend. was the one enemy I never killed in Dark Souls. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I'd go out there to fight him, and then I'd change my mind because of all the times he cleared that bridge for me. It's like, dude, he's like the #1 contributor to my cause. I can't hurt him. He's my buddy. So then I'd just let him kill me instead. I know. It's silly, but there you have it. I'm like, what the hell was that? Time to leave. Oh, look at that. I was right. I hate those guys too. Not because they're particularly difficult, but just because they're assholes. I see that little guy over there hiding behind those boxes. Oh, hey, there's a guy sitting right there too. Once again, a little friendly, a little creative vandalism. It's not that creative. Well, unless you can a mess. I can hear guys walking around, but I can't tell if they're coming from the other side of that wall, if they're coming from above me. Oh, if they're coming from the other side of that wall. See that delay there? Sometimes you'll see that delay because I, for some reason, don't attack right away, and other times you'll see it because I attack, but there seems to be a pause before it goes through. It's kind of weird. I'm hoping that my controller's not starting to go out, but I honestly can't tell. When in doubt, trash everything. Look at that guy. For that matter, look at me, I'm mocking him. I'm like, yeah, what you gonna do? Oh, that's right, checking out the new helmet I got. I look at it and I decide that I'm just not going to go with it. I generally tend to stick with my starting armor for quite some time. I'm telling you, that's some good fruit punch. Reading the lore on it. Once again, just comparing the stats and deciding, it's not worth it. Plus, I kind of like the look of the helmet I've currently got. Fashion Souls and all that. But anyways, we're coming up on the end of the video, so I guess thanks for listening, and I will talk to you later.